Question number 21, part A. Given the function y is equal to 6 plus 5x minus 2x squared, complete the table below. Solution. Now, if x is negative 2, we are going to say 6 plus 5 multiplied by negative 2, which is 6 minus 10. So we are going to get negative 4. So we do the same for negative 1. So this one will be 6 plus 5 multiplied by negative 1. So it is 6 minus 1, we get 1. So this one will also be the same. 5 multiplied by 1, 6. So this one will be 11. Now, for x, when x is 4, it will be 6 plus 5 times 4, which is 20. So this one will be 26. Now, we come to this function here. So, negative 2x squared. So, we are going to square negative 1, which is 2. And now this one will give you negative 2 multiplied by 1, which is negative 2. So, we take 1 here, we square it and multiply by negative 2, we still get negative 2. Now, we come to the value of y. So, for the values of y, we are going to use the function y is equal to 6 plus 5x minus 2x squared. Now, when we take our x as negative 2, we are going to get our y here as 6 plus 5 into bracket negative 2 minus 2 and 2 negative 2 squared. So this one will simply give our y as negative 12. Now, when x is negative 1, we are going to say from the same function we are going to get 6 minus 5 minus 2. So this one will give you negative 1. Now we have 1 as our x, so we are going to say 6 plus 5, which is 11, minus 2, we get 9. So when x is 4, the value of y will be 6 plus 5 times 4, which is 20, so you get 26, minus 2 multiplied by the square of 4, which is 16, and then you get 32. So here you are going to get negative 6. Part B of the question. On a squared paper, draw the graph of y is equal to 6 plus 5x minus 2x squared. Solution. My graph of y is equal to 6 plus 5x minus 2x squared on my Cartesian plane. Part C of the question. By drawing approximate straight lines, solve the following quadratic equations. Equation 1, 5x minus 2x squared plus 6 is equal to 0. Equation 2, 5x minus 2x squared plus 16 is equal to 0. And equation 3, 2x squared minus 4x minus 11 is equal to 0. Solution. The equation of the curve is y is equal to 6 plus 5x minus 2x squared. Now we are asked to solve equation, let's say equation 1, which is 5x minus 2x squared plus 6 is equal to 0 from the question. Now, we can rewrite this in form of the equation of the curve, which is the same, 6 plus 5x minus 2x squared. Now, to find the solution, we can say y, which is 6 plus 5x minus 2x squared minus this equation 1, 6 plus 5x minus 2x squared. This one will give us simply y is equal to 0. So when drawing this solution in the graph, it will be along the x-axis. Now, let us look at equation 2. Equation 2 says 5x minus 2x squared plus 16 is equal to 0. Now, we are also going to rearrange it in the form of the equation of the curve. So this one will give us 16 plus 5x minus 2x squared is equal to 0. Now we take the equation of the curve, which is y is equal to 6 plus 5x minus 2x squared minus this equation of ours here, which is 16 plus 5x minus 2x squared. So the solution here will be just the constant, which are different, 6 minus 16, and you get your y is equal to negative 10. So again here, our solution will be parallel to the x-axis at y is equal to negative 10. Now we look at equation 3. Equation 3 from the question was 2x squared minus 4x minus 11 is equal to 0. Again, we are going to rearrange it in the form of the equation of the curve. Now, in this case, we are going to multiply by negative 1 the whole of the equation. So, 2x squared minus 4x minus 11 multiplied by negative 1. The reason we want to get our 2x squared into this form, or as the equation of the curve, which is 2x squared. So this one will give us negative 2x squared plus 4x plus 11 is equal to 0. Now we can rearrange it in the form of the equation of the curve, and we are going to say 11 plus 4x minus 2x squared is equal to 0. Now we find the solution by subtracting again, which is from the value of the equation of the curve, 6 plus 5x minus 2x squared minus this equation here, 11 plus 4x minus 2x squared. This one will give us y is equal to 5x minus 4x, you get x, and then 6 minus 11, you're going to get minus 5. So this is our solution. So our solution now will be ranging from x, which is negative 3, to 5. And then we find the values of y using this range of x. Now, so I drew my graph of y is equal to 6 plus 5x minus 2x squared on my Cartesian plane. Then I also drew the solutions of the equations. Now, from equation 1, which is y is equal to 0, that solution is along the x-axis as we had found. And then for equation 2, this is the solution parallel to the x-axis at y is equal to negative 10. And then from the third equation, we have y is equal to x minus 5. So using the range of -3 up to 5, this was how it appeared on the Cartesian plane. Now, the solution of equation 1, we can therefore look at where the line cuts along the curve y is equal to 6 plus 5x minus 2x squared. Now, looking where it cuts along the curve, we can simply say here our solution in equation 1, we can say x is approximately negative 0.9, and on the other side it also cuts the curve. So here we can say it is approximately, x is approximately positive 3.4. Now, for the second equation, we look at where it cuts the curve, and we can see here it is approximately negative 1.8. So we can say our x is approximately negative 1.8. Also, our x on the other side where it cuts the curve is approximately 4.4. So we say x is approximately 4.4. Now, we look at the third equation, which is the solution is y is equal to x minus 5, and this is our solution here. We can roughly say our solution here is that x is approximately negative 1.6. Also, x is approximately, on the other side, 3.6, and those are our solutions.